Ever wondered why some men seem to thrive in solitude, defying the societal norms that others adhere to? Welcome to a journey of understanding the enigmatic Sigma male, a breed of men that exist on their terms, comfortable in their solitude, and untouched by the societal expectations that most of us conform to. Sigma males have always been around, quietly going against the grain, but it's only recently that we've begun to understand them and their unique approach to life. They are the wolves who walk alone, the eagles soaring above the flock, the rare breed that finds contentment in solitude, and yet they are not antisocial. Oh no, they are simply self-sufficient. They are men who have chosen to live life on their own terms, away from the glare and expectations of society. These men are not swayed by the traditional allure of societal norms. They are not drawn to the limelight. They do not crave the validation of others. And they certainly do not bow to the pressures of conformity. Instead, they choose to dance to the beat of their own drum, embracing their individuality and cherishing their independence. As we journey further into understanding Sigma males, we'll uncover the 10 things that they despise, yet everyone else seems to love. From the need for societal approval to the power games that people play, from the veneer of superficiality to the shackles of dependence, these are the aspects of life that Sigma males choose to steer clear of. And yet, it's not that they hate these things out of spite or disdain. Rather, it's because they value authenticity, integrity, and freedom above all else. They recognize the fleeting nature of superficial charm and the emptiness of societal approval. They understand that true power lies not in dominance, but in self-reliance. So buckle up and prepare to delve deeper into the intriguing world of Sigma males. Uncover the layers of their enigmatic persona and understand why they choose to tread a path less traveled. Today, we'll dive into the minds of Sigma males, exploring the 10 things they despise that everyone else seems to love. First on our list is social norms. You see, Sigma males aren't fans of societal expectations or norms. These traditional norms, whether they be about career paths, relationships, or lifestyle choices, often feel restrictive to them. They have a deep-rooted belief in the value of individuality and personal freedom, and they're more likely to march to the beat of their own drum than to follow the crowd. This isn't to say that they're complete outliers or rebels without a cause. Instead, they have their own unique set of principles and values that they adhere to, ones that may not necessarily align with what society deems normal or acceptable. This can sometimes lead to misunderstandings or even conflict. But for Sigma males, staying true to themselves is more important than fitting into a mold. So when it comes to societal norms, Sigma males usually take a detour. For Sigma males, the road less traveled is always more appealing. Secondly, Sigma males are not fans of small talk. It's not that they're antisocial or that they don't appreciate the value of a good conversation. Quite the contrary. Sigma males thrive on engaging intellectual discourse. They're the kind of people who would rather discuss the mysteries of the universe than talk about the weather or the latest celebrity gossip. For them, small talk feels like a waste of time, an unnecessary filler in a world full of fascinating topics waiting to be explored. They yearn for substance, depth, a connection that goes beyond the superficial. They're the ones who ask thought-provoking questions, the ones who aren't afraid to challenge the status quo in the pursuit of truth. This doesn't mean they're dismissive of others who enjoy small talk. They simply prefer to use their words to delve into the heart of matters, to unravel the world's complexities one conversation at a time. When it comes to conversation, Sigma males prefer quality over quantity. The third thing Sigma males hate is attention-seeking. Now let's delve into why Sigma males find attention-seeking behavior off-putting. It's not that they're antisocial or have a disdain for others. In fact, they can be quite engaging when they choose to be. However, they have a strong preference for solitude and low-key lifestyles over the constant hustle and bustle of social limelight. You see, Sigma males are the lone wolves of the social hierarchy. They value their independence and freedom, and they don't feel the need to broadcast their lives for validation or admiration from others. They're content with their own company and find fulfillment in their own pursuits. For a Sigma male, attention-seeking is a foreign concept. They don't understand the need for constant validation from the outside world. They're self-sufficient. confident in their own abilities, and comfortable in their own skin. They don't need to shout about their achievements or flaunt their success because they know their worth. The world of social media, with its culture of constant self-promotion and boasting, is something Sigma males often find distasteful. They see it as superficial and unnecessary. They prefer genuine interactions and meaningful connections over the shallow surface-level interactions that social media often promotes. Being in the spotlight also goes against their nature. They prefer to operate behind the scenes, away from prying eyes. They're not interested in being the center of attention or the life of the party. They'd rather observe from the sidelines, quietly making their own path. Sigma males also value authenticity. They're not interested in putting on a show for others or pretending to be someone they're not. They're true to themselves, and they respect others who do the same. In essence, Sigma males are not fans of attention-seeking behavior because it contradicts their values of solitude, independence, and authenticity. They're comfortable in their own skin, confident in their abilities, and they don't feel the need to seek validation from others. For Sigma males, the spotlight is more of a deterrent than an attraction. Fourth on the list is conformity. Now, conformity isn't inherently a negative thing. It promotes harmony, unity, and often simplifies life. But for Sigma males, it represents a cage, a shackle that restricts their individuality and uniqueness. They are the architects of their own reality, the sculptors of their thoughts, and the painters of their emotions. To them, conformity is akin to surrendering their authenticity, their true selves. They are the ones who favor the road less traveled, the path less trodden. They relish the thrill of exploring the unexplored, learning the unlearned, and experiencing the unexperienced. Sigma males don't just step outside the box, they reshape it, redefine it, and sometimes they just outright ignore it. They realize that their power lies not in blending in with the crowd, but in standing out, in being different. They see conformity as a limitation, not a norm. Being different isn't a challenge for Sigma males, it's a way of life. Next up, Sigma males despise the need for approval. You see, Sigma males are the quintessential lone wolves of society. They're not driven by a desire for validation from others, nor do they seek approval for their actions or decisions. It's not that they're insensitive or dismissive of others' opinions, but rather they rely on their own judgment and internal compass to navigate life. They strive for self-improvement, not to impress anyone, but because they hold themselves to high standards. They're comfortable in their own skin and don't feel the need to fit into societal expectations. They find solace in their own company and are content with their own thoughts and ideas. They don't need anyone else to affirm their worth or value. This disdain for approval-seeking is deeply rooted in their self-reliance and independence. They believe in their own abilities and trust their own decisions. This is what sets Sigma males apart from the crowd. Sigma males find strength in self-validation. At number 6, we have superficiality. Now, what exactly do we mean by superficiality? Well, it's a focus on the surface, the exterior, the outward appearance of things rather than their deeper, more meaningful aspects. It's the glittering facade of material possessions, the polished veneer of an impressive social status, or the shallow allure of a relationship built more on physical attraction than emotional connection. For Sigma males, superficiality is a concept they find genuinely disconcerting. They are the deep thinkers, the introspective souls who yearn for substance and authenticity. For them, the world is not merely what meets the eye, it's what lies beneath the surface that truly matters. They crave depth, not just in their relationships, but also in their pursuits and possessions. A Sigma male isn't interested in a relationship that's purely based on physical attraction. They seek a partner who stimulates their mind, challenges their perspectives, and shares their passion for meaningful experiences. A surface-level relationship, devoid of intellectual and emotional depth, is something they would rather avoid. The same goes for material possessions. Sigma males are not impressed by the latest, most expensive gadgets, the flashiest cars, or the most luxurious homes. They value utility over aesthetics. A thing's worth is not determined by its price tag, but by its usefulness and the joy it brings to their lives. And then there is social status. Sigma males are not interested in the rat race for societal approval or recognition. They don't care for the illusion of success that's often equated with high social standing. They define success on their own terms, seeking fulfillment and satisfaction in their personal growth and achievements. This is not to say Sigma males are against enjoying the finer things in life. They simply don't value them for their surface appeal. They appreciate things for their inherent worth, relationships for their depth, and achievements for their personal significance. So, the next time you find yourself chasing after the superficial, remember that for some, like the Sigma males, the real treasure lies beneath the surface. For Sigma males, depth and authenticity always win over surface-level appeal. 7th on our list is inauthenticity. Life, in its purest form, is about authentic interactions, genuine feelings, and honest conversations. Now, imagine a world where these elements are replaced with insincerity and pretense. It's like watching a play where everyone is wearing a mask, playing a character that's not their true self. This, my friends, is what Sigma males despise the most. Inauthenticity. Sigma males are the embodiment of authenticity. They are the lone wolves, the silent observers, the ones who prefer solitude over superficial socializing. They are not swayed by societal norms or expectations. Instead, they carve their own path and live life according to their own rules. They value honesty and transparency above all else, and they can spot a fake from a mile away. They have an innate ability to see through the smoke and mirrors, to decipher the truth hidden beneath layers of deception. They are not fooled by empty words or shallow promises. They look for actions that match words, for they believe that actions speak louder than words. 8th, Sigma males hate power games. Now, let's dive into the complex world of power dynamics and how our Sigma male navigates it. Power games are often the lifeblood of traditional hierarchies and social structures which thrive on competition, manipulation, and control. But for a Sigma male, these power games are more of an annoyance than a challenge. They see them as unnecessary distractions that only serve to complicate interactions and relationships. Why? Well, Sigma males value authenticity and straightforwardness. They don't have the patience for the endless chess games people play, trying to gain an upper hand over others. They dislike the underhanded tactics and manipulative maneuvers that are often used to climb the social ladder. Instead, they prefer to keep things simple and direct. If they have something to say, they'll say it. If they want something, they'll ask for it. They don't see the need to resort to cunning schemes or backdoor tactics to get what they want. This aversion to power games extends to their personal relationships as well. Sigma males are not interested in controlling their partners or being controlled by them. They seek relationships based on mutual respect and understanding, not power dynamics. Now, this doesn't mean that Sigma males are pushovers. Far from it. They're more than capable of holding their own in a power struggle, but they'd much rather avoid such situations altogether. If they find themselves in the midst of a power game, they won't play along. They'll step back, disengage, and move on. In essence, Sigma males seek fairness and equality in all their interactions. They have a deep-seated disdain for power games and the inequalities they breed. They want to interact with people on even ground without the need for manipulation or control. So, remember, when dealing with a Sigma male, keep things simple, honest, and straightforward. They're not interested in mind games or power struggles. They just want to connect with you as equals, in an authentic way. Sigma males prefer a level playing field. 9th on our list is dependence. For Sigma males, dependence is almost akin to a dirty word. They value their independence and self-reliance above all else. They thrive in their solitude, finding strength in their ability to navigate and conquer life's challenges on their own. They don't shy away from seeking help when necessary, but they take pride in their ability to fend for themselves. They are the masters of their own destiny, calling their own shots and carving their own path. They dislike the idea of depending on someone else for their happiness or success. Their sense of self-worth comes from within, not from external validation or approval. They are not ones to be swayed by societal pressures or the need to fit in. They are comfortable being on their own, comfortable with their own company, and comfortable with their own thoughts. They are indeed the epitome of self-reliance, never allowing themselves to be tethered by dependence. Sigma males are the epitome of self-reliance. And finally, the 10th thing Sigma males hate is closure. Now, this might sound paradoxical, considering that we're on the cusp of closing this video. But let's delve a bit deeper. Sigma males, in their unique way, prefer to keep things open-ended. They thrive in the realm of possibility, where the horizon is never quite reached and the journey never truly ends. The idea of finality, of a defined end, doesn't align with their fluid approach to life. They would rather have doors left ajar, letting in the fresh air of new opportunities, than to have them closed tightly. They are explorers at heart, constantly seeking, learning, and evolving. This doesn't mean they can't finish what they start. It's about embracing the process over the product, the voyage over the arrival. They understand that the most profound insights and growth often occur during the journey, not at its end. For Sigma males, the journey is more important than the destination. As we wrap up, it's clear that Sigma males march to the beat of their own drum. They are an intriguing subset of individuals who, unlike many, find their satisfaction not in the admiration of the crowd, but in their unique perspectives and values. We've delved into the 10 things that Sigma males tend to dislike, things that ironically the majority of people seem to enjoy. It's not about being contrary for the sake of being different. It's a genuine reflection of their unique outlook on life. We've explored the aversion Sigma males have for social norms, how they find the constraints of societal expectations stifling rather than comforting. They prefer authenticity over conformity, and this preference extends to their disdain for small talk. For Sigma males, meaningful, in-depth conversations are far more stimulating and satisfying. We've discussed their lack of desire for attention, how they find fulfillment not in being the center of attention, but in their pursuits and passions. This leads us to their indifference to the need for approval. Sigma males are self-assured, confident in their values and beliefs, and do not seek validation from others. We've touched on their distaste for superficiality and inauthenticity. Sigma males crave real, genuine interactions and relationships. They value depth and authenticity, and can easily spot and avoid superficial or fake behaviors. We've looked at their avoidance of power games. Sigma males are not interested in dominance or control, but in living life on their own terms, free from manipulation or coercion. They value independence, which leads us to their last point of divergence: dependence. Sigma males value their autonomy and self-reliance, and are comfortable being alone. Understanding these 10 points gives us a glimpse into the fascinating world of Sigma males, a world where individuality, depth, and authenticity reign supreme. It's not a world for everyone, but for those who resonate with it, it's a world of profound self-discovery and personal growth.